with his job and made art his full-time focus, with lighthouses his most common muse. The project is ambitious and challenging. It was inspired by a lighthouse. What's up, everybody? Anybody in there? Tap, tap, tap. Come on in. Where y'all at? Where's everybody? Where's everybody? I don't see nobody on here. Where's my people? Where's the people tonight? Where is the people tonight? Where the people at? Where does this war go? When does it potentially end? On the basis of everything you've read, learned, and deciphered. Where the people? Where the people?
This has been a very unusual conflict, Rahul, in that it's very
What's
hard
up?
to
What's up? What's up? Anybody in the house?
Forces, dynamics of power relations between nations. It's almost starting.
I'm sitting here watching a little TV.
Donald Trump.
You know,
And so what we're trying
I'm
to
sitting here watching a little
understand
TV on.
where's Trump's head?
If you see,
Where is he likely
that's
to
what
go
I'm
now?
watching.
You put it very well. This is a stress test, but it's also a
Yeah, I'm
stress test
watching
of
that.
American power.
Trying to catch up with my. I'm trying to catch up with what's going on. You know, what's going on, everybody? You know, welcome to the chat. How's everything going? Don't forget to subscribe. I'm trying to get that 1,000. I'm trying to get to 1,000, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm tired of working for the man. How you guys doing? Hey, Kevin. What's up, Kevin Lucas? What's going on, brother? Welcome to the chat, man. We sitting here talking about this situation over here going on in Iran, man. We want to see who, you know what I'm saying, gonna cry uncle first. I don't know who you guys got, you know what I'm saying? No, Trell, what's up with you, bro? You know, doing good? Good, man. That's good. Welcome to the chat, man. Don't forget to subscribe, man. You're gonna help your boy get to that, whatchamacallit, that 1,000 subscriber, man. I'm trying to get paid out here, bro. It's hard for a play out here, man. It's really hard. Especially I broke my leg last year. I haven't been able to work. Had surgery, still limping around like an old injured soldier. You know what I'm saying? So any little help will do, you know. It's tough out here for a player, you know. You know, how y'all doing today, man? How was y'all day? What's up, bro? You know, everything good with y'all? Danielle Cordero, how you doing, my brother? Good night, brother. How you doing, man? You know, everything good? Yes, sir. Good to see you guys, man. Going. I see you, man. The man Junior. What's good? Everything good? You know? And here I am getting a phone call. I'm not even gonna answer that because they ain't gonna disrupt my live chat talking to the people, man. What you guys thinking about this war? You think they're gonna change something soon? You think who you guys think gonna kick in first? Gonna give up so we can get this gas price back down, man. It's already hard enough for us, you know. We can't afford this, you know. Who's with this? You know what I'm saying? I know I ain't with it. You know, all we doing is wasting money over there, man, and expect for us to pay for it by raising the gasoline prices on us. That ain't fair to us. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Let them people go handle their own business, you know? Shoot. You know, guys, don't forget to subscribe, man. You know, I need the help. I'm trying to get that 1,000 sub, man. You know, tired of struggling out here in these streets, man. You know, it's hard. You know, I appreciate you, brother. You know, that's crazy. $7 a gallon? Oh my God, man. Wow. You know, I remember back in like 96, I was paying with $10, I can get 7.6 gallons. That was crazy. I would drive 11 miles 3 times a day. You know what I'm saying? How they expect for you to survive on something like that, you know? And then nowadays, everybody got an SUV. You know that? Because, I mean, you wouldn't have it no any other way in case you get in an accident. You don't want to be in one of them little small Toyotas and stuff where if somebody hits you, man, you're going to fold up like a pretzel. You know what I'm saying? You don't want that. I don't know about y'all, but I'm trying to make it back home. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to die out here in these streets. You know, it's already hard enough for me, you know. I need you guys to help me get them subscribers up, man. You know, subscribe to the channel because I'll be doing a lot of cooking and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Today I made some beef. Oh my God, that thing was slamming. I baked some potatoes and then I made some rice. If you guys check the channel out, oh my God, man. Woo, woo. I killed that thing and I baked cake too. What? Crazy today. You know what I'm saying? And I made me a couple little smoothies with some of those Caribbean grapes. I forgot the name of them. Hey, bro, how you doing, man? Canty, what's up? How you doing? Everything good? Good to see you, man. Welcome to the chat. You know, don't forget to subscribe. I made this what you call it? This smoothie with some special Caribbean grape. There's these little islands close to they have they close to honeycomb rocks where they grow, but it has like a huge seed in the middle, and on the outside it's sweet, sweet, sweet. What you got to do is like peel it off and let that thing go in, and then you make it out of that. I think they make wine and stuff out of that in places like Italy and Greece and stuff like that. I ended up getting my hands on some of them because I had a friend of mine went down to this little island called Roatan off the coast of Honduras, and he brought me about 7 pounds of those, and I made me a smoothie out them things. Woo wee! That thing was crazy good. I'm gonna make me some more tomorrow. Woo! It's good and it's healthy for you too. You know what I'm saying? It kind of like cleans your system out, but not like a laxative. You know what I'm saying? Just cleans you out, make everything right, and then it tastes good too. You know? Where you guys coming in from? You know? Where you guys coming in from? Oh, good, man. I appreciate you, man, for subscribing out, man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you, man. And you know what I'm saying? I need that subscription up, bro. Because, like I said, I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. That way, while I'm not able to work with my broken foot and surgery on my foot, you know what I'm saying? I might have a little something coming in. I might have a chance to survive out here, you know? Other than that, man, it's tough out here. But we can't give up. Can't give up, man. We got to keep going. Everybody got to keep going, man. Because I know and I realize it's hard for everybody, not just me. It's really hard out there. Oh, you making pizza? Oh, hell yeah, I can make pizza. What? Man, stop playing. I get that dough, spread that bad boy out, and go get them little pepperoni thing, and then I add extra shit to it. I even I throw little pieces of chicken on that thing. You know what I'm saying? What? Stop playing and get that special cheese. You know what I'm saying? You get a special cheese. You just can't go with the regular American cheese. You can mix it up. I usually go with American cheese, Italian cheese, and then I get that Central American cheese that comes from those Spanish countries out there, Honduras, Guatemala, or Mexico. They got that good cheese. You put that thing on there, mix it up. Oh my God. And then what I do too is like I fold the edges on the pizza. Like how like how they put the cheese in like the little corner, the crust. I do that too. And I mix the cheese up and add little pieces of like pepperonis and pizza and chicken and stuff in there. Barbecue chicken. What? That thing be slamming. Woo. Man, but I can't eat pizza too much, you know what I'm saying? I only eat it like maybe once a week on like a Saturday night or on a Friday or something, you know what I'm saying? You know? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, you know? So what you guys doing for the weekend? Any plans? Any plans? You guys got any plans for the weekend? No? No plans for the weekends, guys? I know I do. I got a lot of plans. Man, whoever's calling me, I can't talk right now, man. You're ruining my setup. I'm talking to my friends. The best food ever, you know? And Cap in Texas. She calling in from Texas.
In
Ooh,
those
what part of Texas you
circumstances,
from?
if this grid has been mined,
Oh yeah,
which
Texas
appears to
got
be the
good food.
case,
I've been down
it's
there
very
maybe
difficult
3 or 4 times.
to figure out
I
where
went
those
to
mines are to be sure
Austin,
that you have demined
and
them.
I
And
went to
remember, for
Dallas.
the most
I
part,
went
what you need
to
to do is
Houston.
not perfectly
Houston
close
is
the stream.
massive.
Just
That
raise
place
enough
is
capital that
huge. I'm
insurance
telling you,
companies
it's
are
crazy
willing to
big down
provide
there.
insurance.
You know,
And if you have
it's
managed to do
crazy
that,
big. You know,
80% of the traffic
what?
is down. Now, the Iranians
Houston
seem to have
is
done this
crazy
fairly cleverly
big,
because the
and
Iranians
it's
have given us,
clean,
as you
and
pointed
it's
out,
beautiful. It's so much stuff to do. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah.
smart
It's a
lines
lot of
that they
things
can
to do down
activate and
there.
deactivate.
Yeah, crowded,
But
definitely
that's the
crowded.
lines out
Houston
there
is
very
very
careful
crowded.
with, where the
But
routes
you
are
know,
mapped.
Boston
And
is
then
like
beyond the
Boston is
lines, there's
small.
also the
And
possibility of
what I don't like
a
about
single boat,
Boston is like
a small
it's
boat
like
going
really
inside
like
with its
kind of like
proceeds.
Mayberry on that Andy Griffith show.
There's
It's
no
nothing to
incentive to break
do.
it. So
You know
there
what
are
I'm
all
saying?
kinds of
If
things
they
that
if
you
they
can
having
do
like a festival, they
to
close the damn
raise
thing down by
enough
like
capital
7 o'clock
that it
because it's
becomes hard
so
to get
much
insurance.
everybody like
And
you
if
know
you
what I'm
can
saying
get
beefing with
insurance,
each other, man. I'm not
effectively
trying
this
to go
grid is
nowhere
closed.
where people fighting with each other and end up getting hit by stray bullets. Nah, I'm good. You know. I see Angie World. Welcome in, welcome in. Make sure you subscribe. You know, I'm trying to get that 1,000 subscriber. You know, and I'm trying to get up there. Cause like I was telling the other friends on here that it's been a minute since I was able to work because I had surgery on my left foot. I had a cast on there and stuff. So trying to get monetized so I can start making a couple of bucks. That could go a long ways. Right now I can't even afford
So you're
gas.
right to
You
focus
know.
on
Oh, you from
that question because
California,
so far,
Aldemir? That's
despite
dope.
a
What
lot
part
of
of Cali you from?
bombing and violence and the Iranian
Part of Cali,
retaliation,
bro?
there's been very
You know,
little
I
on
got family
energy
out there
infrastructure.
in
The fact
L.A.
that the
And that
Iranians
place
seem
that
to
was on
have,
the that movie
kind of made
Friday,
that a red line,
Rancho
but they're
Cucamonga. I
not
got some
attacking
cousins
Saudi
out
oil
there.
fields.
Pretty
They're
nice out there.
fusing
I've
here and
never
there.
been
They've
out
been
there, but I
close
want to go. I
by,
heard the
but
weather
by and
is
large, they have not
crazy
attacked much of the
good.
energy
You know,
infrastructure.
weather is
If the United
crazy.
States were to
And
try to
Angie,
get
where
to
you
the
from?
Pacific
Where
Islands,
you from,
one
Angie?
wonders whether the Iranians would then
You know,
escalate by starting to target
I live out
oil
here in Boston.
facilities.
Any of you ever
And
been
at
to
that point,
Boston?
two things happen.
No?
One, you have Iranian
Anybody
oil
ever been to
blocked
Boston?
because let's say the Marines do take
Yeah, you
combat.
guys got to come up here.
And then the second is if the Iranians
You
respond,
guys
you
got
have
to come
attacks
out
on other
here to
energy
Boston
infrastructure.
and check it
And it's
out.
quite possible at
You
that
know,
point that
it's
the price
really
of
nice,
oil
but in the
goes up
summertime.
dramatically. I mean,
The
to
summertime,
$150 a
Boston
barrel.
is
Because now
beautiful.
you are attacking
You know,
not just
we got
the energy transport link,
like
but
ponds that you
also
could go
energy
swim
infrastructure.
at.
I should also point
A
out
lot of people
it has
like
been
for some reason in
historically
the
very difficult
previous
for the
10
United
years
States to
we
take
got
and
a
hold
huge influx
pieces
of
of
like
land in
Dominicans.
foreign
You know, they
countries
used to be in New
when
York, and
they,
Boston was
the
known
nation
for
around is hostile.
Puerto
It's very
Ricans
easy
and
to launch
mainly Irish
insurgent
and
attacks.
black,
It's
but
very easy
a
to make it
lot
very
of
difficult.
Dominicans
I'm not a
come.
military expert, and that's why
Angie, I know you guys are still mad. I know.
but historically
I
that
hope you
has
guys got
had a
over the
very large
Patriots
American presence
taking y'all out, but
in
you guys
Afghanistan
got your
and
revenge. We
around the
lost.
base that you cover. You can't just
I
have
felt
small
bad.
number
I
of
thought.
troops
I thought for
parachuting and
sure
take over
that
an area and
the
destabilize
Patriots
it
was gonna
by Iran.
I thought for sure the Patriots was gonna lose to Denver, but they had no QB. Denver, you know, Denver had no QB. Oh, you're not a fan? Oh man, that's too bad. What? So you're not from Denver then? If you're not a fan, oh, you're new. You live in Denver. Never been to Boston. You got to come up here. There's such listen, Boston. One thing I can tell you about Boston, they have a lot of historic sites. Like you can go down like like only stuff that you read about in books, like the old North Church, the path that Paul Revere took, the place that he lived, the hospital that JFK was born, the house that JFK was born in, the church that Malcolm X started preaching out of right here in Dorchester, Massachusetts, in Boston, and the house that you know what? I'm gonna tell you an interesting story. I used to know this older lady. She used to volunteer at Milton Hospital, and she went to Northeastern University with Dr. Martin Luther King, and she was telling me a story because her brother and Dr. King was friends, And because Dr. King was from Georgia, Atlanta. When he was up in Boston, he wanted to have like home cooking, so he would go home with her brother on the weekends from Northeastern University here in Boston. And he didn't speak much at all, she would tell me, and they would always get on him about not speaking a lot or whatever. And her mother would defend him and be like, "Don't worry, when he's ready to say something, he's gonna say a lot." And sure enough, sure enough, you know. Welcome, Annie. Welcome. Make sure you subscribe now. You know, make sure you subscribe. Welcome to the chat. Where you guys coming in from?
Perhaps the Iran had no option.
When I'm visiting, absolutely. I'd love to show you around, Angie.
It is simply using
Absolutely.
whatever self
You
tactics
know,
it can
shoot me
to
a
try and cause a certain
shoot
amount
me
of
a
chaos. But interestingly, the
message.
Houthis are not
And I'll definitely show you around.
bringing in as much as one might have
I'll
thought.
take you down
Hezbollah
to
has some
Plymouth,
capacity.
where
It's being
by the
destroyed.
Plymouth Rock,
And so
with
when
the
this one of the
boats
Houthis
tied
could
up
ramp
when they
up,
came over, the
maybe they can.
Pilgrims.
The
I'll
key
show
here
you
again is
the
it's a very
first house.
asymmetrical form of
The
warfare.
oldest
This is
house
the
in
truth
Boston
of
is
warfare,
still
which
standing.
is
It's
very,
located
very
right here
small
in
drones. They need
Dorchester,
$5,000
and
worth.
it
They
looks
can be
pretty good.
used to
It looks
complete
pretty
these
good.
kind of
Yeah, it's
choke
like
points. And
it's
then
probably it
when
was
you get
built
into
in the
the battle itself,
1600s,
you
because
know what these
Boston
drones
was
could cost.
founded in
Let's say the drone costs 10
1630s.
or 15,000.
Actually
By and large, the
1630.
U.S. has been
You
using
know.
Tomahawk missiles to
Oh,
destroy
thank
these
you.
drones. A Tomahawk missile
I wish I
costs
could
less
hear
than $1 million.
yours.
They usually use about
I used
so
to
that's
work with these
4 million
guys out
dollars
in
to destroy
they
a
came
drone
over from
that costs
Detroit, Michigan. They'd
$15,000.
always laugh at my
Asymmetry
accent.
means that the Houthis will always be able to cause
And you
drones
don't hear it
to
because you don't
basically
hear
launch
yourself.
a drone
And then you're
on your
constantly speaking
iPad,
to other people,
on your iPhone. Now you're really going
Well,
to
you should hear some of the
destroy that
real rugged
capacity completely
ones.
with all the tomahawks in the world?
Like,
I doubt it.
you find yourself saying stuff that it's just second nature, like parking and, why were you late? Look, dude, I couldn't find a way to park. That's just how it is. And that's how everybody says it. You guys pronounce your R's and stuff out in Denver. How long you been living out there in Denver? Huh? You been living out there for a long time? No? I want to go out there too. I definitely want to go to Denver. So let's make a deal. You show me around Denver, and then I can show you around Boston. Oh, 25 years. Ooh, that's a long time. I grew up in Boston. I've been here now. Ooh, long time. I grew up in Boston, and I love it. It's just winter. I don't like winter. I can't wait for it to be over. I mean, this is crazy. It gets so daggone cold, man. I don't even want to go outside. Shit. Your yard is filled with snow. Yeah, I can't handle that. Nah. I can't take that. I'm assuming that Denver be a lot of snow out there too. I heard that. Because I saw the game when they were playing. You couldn't even see the ball. I'm like, how the hell are they even playing out there? How? Wow. It's crazy. You know? So when will you be planning to come up here to Boston? When you get some free time? Hmm? When you get some free time, you gonna come up here? Come on up. The summer's right around the corner. Right around the corner. So you get to go on the harbor. You get to go out in the Boston Harbor. And you go on the Boston cruise and stuff like that. You go on the duck boats. Go to Fenway, see the Red Sox. Right? Everything is right in there. You get some of the best. You get some good clam chowder up here. I tell you that. Right out there at the seaport. Oh my God, man! They got some good clam chowder. What's up, Freezy? What's going on? How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Make sure you subscribe now. Help your boy to get to that 1,000 subscription. Because like I said, I was saying to all the others on here that You know, I got injured my foot on the job. I had surgery and stuff, and I'm trying to build me a little channel so I can get some income coming up in here. You know what I'm saying? This thing's been slow, and then Trump didn't help. He going up there fooling with these daggone crazy Iranians, and they start blowing everything up. Now we got to pay $100 for gas now. I'm trying to live. I ain't trying to start no problems, you know. You know. What's good with the face? Where's my face? You don't see my face? Huh?
But the second part,
you can't see my face?
For Xi Jinping,
Well, hold on. Let's see what's going on here.
That the United States
Sticker.
is
Hold on.
itself in all these
I thought you could see my face. For sure, you can't see my face. It says something in here. This is like my second time going on live. You know, it says good. It says good with face. And it's not letting me do anything. What about now? Turn it around and then flip it back around. What about now? Hold on. Hold on. Wait, it takes forever once you flip it. Oh, you see me? Good, good. Because I don't even get what the hell that means in the top of my screen here where it says good with face, question mark, you know.
It seems to have fallen prey to a kind of imperial.
Listen though, out here, Boston in the summer, it's crazy beautiful. I mean, this is the most perfect weather you can ever imagine. You'll love Boston in summer. And if you go downtown, all the historic sites and stuff like that, it'd be so many tourists. People, you know what people come here for? They usually go down when I'm downtown or whatever. You see a lot of them down by the old Nord Church, where they had the lamps up in there where it said one if they come in by sea and two if they come in on foot or whatever. And Paul Revere took off running or riding down there. You know what I'm saying? They still got all those stuff set up. They must make a lot of dough from that stuff, you know. And then you come around, they make. Listen, Boston got some of the best food. I usually go to this one little place out in it's right at the Boston in the Boston Harbor where you could go. There's like a red restaurant there. It's called the Bakken Crab. The Bakken Crab. You go out there, they sell some of the best lobster, clam chowder. I mean, ooh, Lord Jesus. I usually get me 2 baked lobster with some fries, and I get me, 2 Mai Tais, and I'm right. Every time I go down there, I float back home. I don't even remember how I get back home. Lord, those Mai Tais be good. The best one I've ever had in my life. The Mai Tais. You know? You got to come up, though. You got to come up and see Angie. You know? You got to come up. You got to get my, you know how to contact me off this thing? I don't know if you do. You got to come up. You can contact me, and then, we can make plans. You come up and visit. I love to hang out with you, show you around, you know what I mean? Oh, you know what too? You can get, there's like this pond right down the street from where JFK was born, right? It's called Jamaica Pond. You're able to like rent a little boat, and you're able to rent a little boat, and then you go out there, you could row out in the little harbor thing there, and you could go down to the Charles River, and you could watch the Harvard when they're doing them the rowboat races and stuff. They be racing, I think, MIT and all those really snobby colleges and stuff. But I think you'll enjoy it. That'll be awesome. You know, be nice. I know you're gonna enjoy it if you come, because like I said, they got some good food, and also, you know what I didn't know? They have the largest Armenian population in Boston. There's this place, and right outside of Boston, that has a lot of Armenians. They got Armenian food and stuff like that. I did not know that. I found that out last year, and I used to be out there a lot. But I probably ate there too. Didn't even know. I probably yes I did. I didn't even realize it because when you're hungry, all food tastes good, right? All food tastes good when you're hungry. Hell yeah. You know? So did you work today, Angie? Did you? Did you work today? I didn't I wish, when you're injured and stuff like that, you'd be like, damn, every time you see that, like you get up, because I still get up my regular hours as if I'm going to work, have some coffee, and I'll look out and watch the traffic, and I'm like, damn, I wish I was going. In a way, I miss it. In a way, I don't. You know what I mean? Because I don't miss it when it comes like rush hour when you're trying to get back home. Hey, so you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying, then, if you're not working right now. Because at first, I thought I was going crazy in the house. But then I picked up this little hobby. I started cooking again. Oh my God. And I found cooking to be so therapeutic. I mean, I could make anything from make bread. I can make bread from scratch. I can bake any kind of cake. Like people in the Caribbean make a different type of cake, not the regular cake, but they make this type of cake. It's called a pot cake. You know what I mean? I guess it's comfort food. Hey Sally Castillo, welcome, welcome, welcome. We just chopping it up here. Make sure you subscribe. We out here. You guys got to check out my channel and see some of my food and stuff. I made this dope dish today. I was telling these guys, you know. I made this dish today. I fried some pork with it's called a chicharron, pork belly, and then I fried and then I made some beef. Some beef. I cut it up in little blocks, and then I made some beans and I made some rice. Oh my God! And I baked some potatoes. That's what I had for lunch and dinner. I just ate, and I'm full now. I like it. I like it. It's good. It's healthy. You know what I mean? I've been trying to eat healthy since, when you're not working and you're not moving around. If you sit in one spot, you can, put on a little weight. Even though, it's good for me because I'm about 6'3", almost 6'4", and, a little, I haven't put on too much. I weigh about 240, but it looks good on me because I'm tall. You know, I'm tall. I'm a big guy, so it's perfect. Oh yeah, listen, I made some pork chop too, Ashton. I made some pork chop, but I stewed them instead of frying them. I stewed them. You check it out on my channel, you'll see. Oh, that thing came out good. That thing was good. I ate, and then I put some up, put it in the little Tupperwares and stuff, and then I go through that. So I only cook about maybe 3 times a week. You know what I mean? And then I bake enough bread. You know what I mean, to last. And I made some brownies. Them things came out slamming. I still got. I want to show you guys this cake that I made. Check this out. Check this out. I'm gonna show you guys right now. I'm gonna take it out and show you guys. This cake is made. This one right here. That one right here. Let me take it up. Let me switch the camera around. Check this out. I made this cake right here. That cake is called a pot cake. It's made from this thing that's called the cassava, the yucca. It tastes so good and it's healthy for you. And then I made these brownies. Put them in the refrigerator afterwards. But that thing is so good. I got the top and the corners like caramelized. It's crazy good. I gotta go easy on this thing because if I take out a piece of this thing right now, I'm gonna finish the whole dish right now. So I gotta go easy. That's how good it tastes. And then remember I was telling you guys, I got the grapes. I got these special grapes that I ended up making stuff. And this is what I made today. You see? I made the beef stew, cut them up little pieces. That sauce in there is crazy. I made that with rice. I made my rice, you know what I mean? And then I have some beans in here, you know? I made the beans and I kind of like mash them. I got a different way of making it. And then I made this here. This is what's left, you know? That's fried pork. It tastes daggone good, you know? So I didn't drink no sodas with it. I made sure I drank some water because that was way too much calories. But it was good. It was good. I'm telling you, this weekend I'm planning on if the weather is working and going good, I'm gonna make me some barbecue. But I don't go out and buy like regular charcoal. I go buy this wood like the hickory and that has that smell, and I smoke the meat so it could give it that flavor. But how I do my barbecue, like say if I'm a barbecue chicken, I would boil it and change the color on the chicken, or I would boil the pork or the pork chop or whatever, and then I season it. Then I put it on the grill with that, let it get that smoke from the wood. You cut the wood up yourself. That gives it that flavor. Oh my God, that thing be good. And then I make my potato salad with that. And then I get cabbage. I chop the cabbage up real good. And then I take I get lime and tomatoes. I cut that up, the tomatoes, and I squeeze that all with little celery, little cilantro. You know what I mean? Put that on there real good, and then I get some onions, chop that up real good, a little bit of green peppers, squeeze that lime over, add a little pinch of salt, a little bit of black pepper. Oh my God. You put that on the side, and then you go at it with your barbecue. What? Ooh-wee. I'm telling you, that thing be fire every time. You know, I boil it first because it makes it cook better. That's why I boil it first. It takes out, it kind of like takes out most of the grease, because like when you're barbecuing and the grease start to like cook, it starts to fall on the fire and stuff like that. Well, if you boil it, it tends to take out some of the grease. You know what I mean? And it takes out all of the like extra blood that's in it, and it cooks better and it tastes better. Trust me. Trust me. When I barbecue, I'm gonna do a live so you guys can see. You're gonna see what I'm talking about. I'm telling you, it's crazy. Last year, I was doing barbecue and I would sell out. I would make a plate. I had people coming from all over the place. You know? Yeah, I do all of that. You know what I mean? I make sure. Thank you for subscribing, Angie. Thank you. You know I could use them. I appreciate you. I'm trying to get to that 1,000 subscriber. You know what I mean? Because once I get 1,000 subscriber and then I get this channel monetized, then I want to start to like go to like different places, like they're like Caribbean islands and stuff like that, and cook on the beach. I always wanted to go and like scuba dive, catch lobsters myself, and just barbecue them right there on the beach with spear fishing and stuff. Maybe you can come with me, Angie. You like scuba diving? You're not afraid of sharks? you know? Nope. What's that? Am I on TT? No, I don't think I am. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Facebook, and I'm on WhatsApp, and I'm on what you call this thing? Instagram. My name on Instagram is Maximus, and on Facebook, I'm Clinton McKenzie on Facebook. You can't miss the kisser. Yeah, no, it sounds fun. You know what I mean? We go out there, dive, we set up, we chop our wood right on the beach right there, and then we set up our grill, and then you get that thing going. Ooh, take a little something to drink. You know what I'm saying? Make some Mai Tais out there. Can take a couple of Coronas. I'm telling you, I've done that before, but I like to do it like you dive, you catch the food first, and then you wait till the sun comes down when it's just starting to get dark on the beach. That's when you start to barbecue. And then right after you barbecue, and then you eat, and you have your little few drinks, then you feel right. You can lay back on the sand and watch the stars. Because for some reason, I don't know why, on the beach, the stars, don't they look like they're right in your face? And the sky looks so like, it looks so close to you. I'm telling you, I love it. I went to this little island off the coast of Honduras. It's called Roatan. I swear to God, I had never seen that many stars in my life. Because for some reason, I don't see no stars here in Boston. I don't. I really don't. But down there, oh my God, I couldn't wait till it turned dark every night. I would come out the house and go on top of the roof and lay back and look up at the sky. I mean, the stars was like so many. It was crazy. I swear to God, I did not want to come back here. I had so much fun, and like there's a saying, like when you go out of the states and you go somewhere else, like to the islands and the Caribbean, you feel like the world just came off your shoulders. You know, it's crazy. It is crazy. So maybe we can get together and go down there. I know I'm gonna enjoy it. I know you will too. You guys enjoy that stuff. That trip is crazy. That sounds good. I know. I did it the last time I was able to go. What year was that? 2018 was the last time I went down there. I had a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I stayed. I was supposed to be there for only one week. Guess how long I stayed? 2 months. I ended up staying for 2 months. The the pollution up here is crazy, but down there, believe it or not, there's no pollution because I think the population down there is probably about 15,000, and the island is about 35, 37 miles long and about 8.5 miles wide. The people are so nice, and they speak English and Spanish. You know what I mean? So if you can communicate in both, you're good. You know. Nice, nice. Send me a request. Send me a request. That's awesome. That is awesome. You know. That way I can hold you to that trip. You know. You got it's crazy. I see you, Angela Smith. Yep, I just got it. Yeah, no, it's fun. You know, it's fun when you get out of the country. You know, pollution here is crazy too, Ashton. That ain't no lie. But in Boston, they got so many daggone tunnel. They did this thing. It was called the Big Dig, where it was supposed to cost the taxpayers what 18 billion dollars. It ended up running up into the like 28 to 32 billion and stuff. And the first week they opened the tunnel, there was a lady just arriving back from Colombia, and her husband picked her up at the airport, and as she's driving through the tunnel, one of the tile fell and crashed into the top of the car and killed her. She ended up suing. I forgot how much she got, but she got something close to like 30 million, or the family got like 30 million. But what type of luck is that, huh? It's crazy. You just came back from a nice little vacation and a damn tile falls on you. when they opening the tunnel. Wow. Shit. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. I mean, how unlucky you've got to be. You know what I mean? Crazy. Yeah, yeah, they do. You know what? I saw they started to do that in Texas. We paid the taxes. Absolutely, they don't call it Taxachusetts for nothing now. They don't call it Taxachusetts for nothing. We pay the highest state income tax in the whole union, but with that we get free. We're the only state that has free medical insurance. Everybody is mandatory in Massachusetts. Even the bum on the street has medical insurance, because it's mandatory. You know what I mean? And if you're not working, you don't have any money, it's called mass help. They still pay for it. You know what I mean? And then when you start working, you could pay back whatever. There's no set price on what they're going to be taken from you. But we are the one. They don't call us the hub for nothing. This is the beginning of everything, Boston. This is where everything begins. That's why it's referred to as the hub. You know? Definitely. I like it in the summertime, but wintertime, no. It's just too cold. It's just too cold. And, I've been I've been living alone now for about, I would say, what, 3 years I've been single. By choice, of course, because, I just, you get to a point where you value your peace over anything else. You know what I mean? If you can't find something in common with people, you know what I'm saying? Better off by yourself, and stuff like that. You got to have people that around you that you could relate to. You're into the same things. You know what I'm saying? You like a little fun. You don't mind a little outdoors, going to the beach, swimming, diving. Doing things that's fun that you only get to do once. Because you only live once, so you got to enjoy yourself. Yeah, no, oh yeah, you got to value your peace. You can't have, what I'm saying, all that arguing and stuff. You don't want to do that. Life's too short for that. You know, plus it's much easier and it's more fun to get along with somebody. You know what I'm saying? And chill. You know what I'm saying? So that's why. Why would you want to sit there and argue with somebody when you could sit there and have a good conversation? You both flip a coin over a movie, and then you find a movie that you both like, and then you sit there and you watch it and just have fun. It's nothing better. Nothing better. That's why I tell people all the time. When you're dealing with other people, it's all about compromising. It's not about you anymore. You know what I mean? Yes, you gotta value your company and friendship and all that stuff, but you have to compromise. You have to learn to compromise, and show people that you care. If you're dealing with somebody, you have to show them that you care. If you can't show them that you care, then there's a problem. Why should they deal with you? They're not gonna deal with you if you just somebody that inconsiderate. You have to be considerate, and that's the key to any relationship. But maturity too. You have to have a little bit of maturity that comes with it. That helps you to compromise. You know, understand that it's not just you in the sandbox, right? You gotta learn to play. You can't know. Yeah, no, me too. Listen now, I'm a lover, not a fighter. I don't want to be. You know what I mean? Fighting with nobody. No. That ain't for me. No, I'm not. I'm not that type. I'm not that type of person. You know what I mean? I stay away from most of that politics and all that foolishness. Let the politicians fight that out because they're getting paid to deal with politics. I don't get paid for it. Right? We don't get paid to deal with politics. Let them handle it. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. I'm trying to figure out how you do this top fan thing. How you do it? You know? Okay, I'm put. Yeah, Angie. Okay, you got to press on that. How you do it to make the top fan? Four. Okay. Okay. Boom, boom. I'm trying to figure out how you do that, Angie. Where you get to do the top fan? How you handle that? Let me see what that say. Hold on. Play. Oh yeah, they got games and stuff in here, puzzle games and stuff. This is my actually the second time doing this, the live thing. You know what I mean? As I go, I'm gonna learn more how to deal with it. You know, but I've been looking for a way to like put the top fan and all that stuff. You know what I mean? So, but every night, like around 8 o'clock, I try to come on and make a live and, you know what I mean, talk for a little bit. You know what I mean? Because I just don't want to go to bed after I ate. I want to, walk around a little bit so you get your body, your blood circulating because you don't want to eat and lay down and have a nightmare. I had a nightmare a few nights ago. Dreamed somebody stole all my food and my pots. I wasn't having that. They took my pots. So, if they take the pots, I can't cook. Oh shit! You see? Look, I use this cheese is pretty good too. See that Mexican style cheese? That's pretty good too. I put those in the potatoes, and then a load of I actually cut pieces off the fried pork. I cut pieces off, little piece, and I stuffed them in the potatoes with the cheese. Oh man, that was slamming. And you have to add a little butter in there too. It's really good like that. It is really good like that. You know. So have you ever been to I know you guys ever been to the Caribbean? Anybody ever been to the Caribbeans? If you go, you'll know. Oh, you is? You're lactose intolerant? Wow. No, because I'm for some reason it's not. It has to be that you usually get that when the cheese is like, if you touch the cheese and it's like it feels wet. But if the cheese is dry, it doesn't get that. You got to get that hard cheese and you grate that yourself. Like they sell that cheese that comes from different countries. You know what I mean? So, oh, you was married to a Jamaican for 9 years. Oh, how long ago was that? How long ago was that? You say was, so that means past tense. You know? Wow. You know? So you've been to Jamaica then, obviously, right? You definitely been to Jamaica. I know you have. Been to what part of Jamaica? Oh, 2017. So you've been single since 2017. You like me. I've been single since 2017. I was married to crazy Spanish lady. Oh my God, Lord have mercy. Do the cross on that one. Woo, Lord Jesus, give me the strength. you know, shoot, you know. I heard there. Uh, oh, you guys work hard and didn't have no time to catch up and stuff. Oh, okay, that makes sense. And did he stay down there or what happened? Yeah, you don't. You have to find time to separate business and pleasure because you got to find times to have those date nights because you have to make the woman feels like you have to make her feel like she's special. Remind her that it's not all about working. Every once in a while, you get her hair done, make her look nice. You get her some flowers and you take her out, you know what I mean, and make her feel special. You know what I mean? Even though you and her work and it was hard, you had a hard day, you still rub her feet for her and make her feel special because, you know what I mean? She needs that attention. Women need that attention because they're women. You know, they're not made to be rugged and stuff like men. They need to, they need to feel special. And a lot of people don't know that. And some women can't handle that. You know what I mean? They don't, you do that, they take advantage of you because you look soft to them. You know? Absolutely. You know? You have to. I mean, that's your partner. You gotta make them know what they mean to you. I mean, you can't have somebody walking around you every single day, you living together and everything, and you can't even take 2 seconds to tell them what they mean to you. Come on now. Come on. That's not the way you go about it. You know? You get up because sometimes she's not gonna want to get up all the time. Ain't nothing wrong with you getting up and cooking. Ain't nothing wrong with you getting up making some coffee. You feel me? And you got to do stuff like that. Because she's gonna that gives her the incentive to want to do it for you. You know what I mean? Balance. Yep, balance is key. Balance is key. Absolutely, that's the word right there. Balance is key. You know, and you have to make time. You have to make time. You can't just sit there and you know what I mean and say, well, I'm tired. I'm tired. Well, what about her? You think she ain't tired? She's tired too. You know what I mean? But you got to suck it up and be like, you know what? Boom. Here I am. I know I'm tired and you know I'm tired. If you do something for her, she'll appreciate it more knowing the fact that you were tired when you did it. You see what I'm saying? Absolutely. Absolutely. Or every once in a while you have a take a day off. You know what I mean? Don't kill yourself. Take a day off. You and her go to a little spa, a little steam bath, you know what I mean? Go a little romantic date, you know? Once in a while. I know you don't feel like going out all the time. You get home, you're tired. But yes, you can you're going home anyway. So why not drive by like a pond or whatever, get out the car and you know what I'm saying, just go for a little walk, hold hands and stuff like that. That little things like that means the world. But you have to be willing to put the time in. You again we get back to that word we was talking about, being considerate. You know? Have to be considerate. Absolutely. You know? But those are stuff that you either have it or you don't. It can't be taught. You either have it or don't. But if you care about the person, you're going to want to do it. You see what I'm saying? You're going to definitely want to do it. Absolutely. Well, Miss Lady, I'm going to get off, Angie. And I'm going to hit the bed because I want to get up early tomorrow morning and go for my little walk. I'm trying to get my foot back feeling right. You know what I mean? I usually walk a couple of blocks and then I get back home. But I'm gonna put you in my Facebook, and then we're gonna stay in touch. We're gonna talk a little bit more. We're gonna exchange number. Okay? Nice meeting you. You ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna send you my number when we get there on the Facebook. Okay? I'm gonna store you, and then I'll shoot you a text tomorrow because I know you're gonna be home. You're not working right now, so I'm gonna shoot you a text tomorrow morning. Okay? Okay then, Angie. Nice to meet you. Have a good night. Hey, Juan Pablo, make sure you subscribe. Hello, brother. See, I'm trying to get my subscription up. So, see now, guys are coming in. I need them subscription to get up. Make sure I get my subscription. Good night, Angie. I'm gonna get off now, Juan Pablo. Hopefully I see you tomorrow at 8. Make sure you be here at 8, brother. Okay? All right, guys. Have a good night. All righty. Bye-bye now. Potentially declaring a national emergency. Joining us now live with his reaction to this.